Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on January 7th, 2021 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Mangalang Gayate Guyam Yatithataman Vande Sri Gurum Ditasaram Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Harihi Om Tat Sat.
The result of hearing about the liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
The continuation of the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book.
The continuation of the compilation of Sri Chaitanya book.
Naumitang Gaura Chandrangja Kutarko Karko Shashayam Sarvabhaumam Sarvabhuma Bhakti Bhumanamacharat.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Gaurachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who converted the hard-hearted Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the reservoir of all bad logic, into a great devotee.
Hello.
Hari-bol.
কাশী মিশ্রের প্রভুপদে শরণাগতি। কাশী মিশ্র আদিযত নীলাচলবাসী শরণ লইল সবে প্রভুপদে আসি।
After this incident, all the inhabitants of Jagannath Puri, headed by Kasi Mishra, came to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord.
অতঃপর প্রভুর দাক্ষিণাত্য ভ্রমণ। সেই সব কথা আগে করিব বর্ণন, সার্বভৌম করে জয়ছে প্রভুর সেবন।
Later, I shall describe how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya always engaged in the service of the Lord.
So, as Bhagavad Gita says,
So as Bhagavad Gita says,
what a great man does, the common man will follow.
what a great man does, common man will follow.
Prabhupada used this ideology
Prabhupada used this ideology
in choosing his PhD and qualified disciples
enthusing his PhD and qualified disciples
to teach to the scientists and intelligentsia.
to preach to the scientists and the intelligentsia.
If they could be convinced in Krishna
If
consciousness,
they could be convinced in Krishna consciousness,
then many people would follow.
then many people would follow.
Lord Chaitanya first
How Lord Chaitanya first
convinced Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya,
convinced Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya,
a topmost pandit and erudite scholar in Jagannath-puri.
the topmost Pandit and erudite scholar of Jagannath Puri.
As a result,
As a result,
many people took shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
many people took shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
জৈসে পরিপাটি করে ভিক্ষা নির্বাহন, বিস্তারিয়া আগে তাহা করিব বর্ণন।
I shall also describe in full detail how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya perfectly rendered service to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by offering him alms.
So this is the advantage of the Grihastas.
So this is the advantage of the Grihastas.
They can offer prasadam to the sannyasis.
They can offer prasadam to the sannyasis.
And Vaishnava Grihastas
And the Vaishnava Grihastas
have this seva to offer.
have this seva to offer,
to provide
to provide
alms or prasadam to the sannyasis.
to provide alms of prasadam to the sannyasi. Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya. Spending 18 days there, Mahaprabhu saw Jagannath in great joy and, bewildering the devotees with separation, prepared to leave. After seeing the great Lord Jagannath, Mahaprabhu, effulgent as gold nectar, took his permission and departed for the south in joy. Sarvabhauma, seeing the Lord depart, in lamentation spoke pitifully, O Lord, why are you leaving so quickly, making me burn in great sorrow? O Lord, why do I not lament for a son? Why do I not give up my body? Having seen your lotus feet, I cannot tolerate separation from you. Why are you going? By which path are you going? How can you endure the difficulties on the road? O merciful Lord, if you go, then travel by the bank of Godavari river. At that place lives one great soul, a mad bee at the lotus feet of Krishna named Ramananda, the son of Bhavananda. Do not reject him as a materialist.
So here, Lord Chaitanya is being recommended
So here Lord Chaitanya be recommended
to see Ramananda Roy,
to see Ramananda Roy,
a great devotee of Lord Krishna.
a great devotee of Lord Krishna.
This is very important.
This is very important.
Ramananda Roy lived near Rajamundry today,
Ramananda Roy lived near Rajamandri today,
on the bank of the Godavari River.
on the bank of Godavari river.
প্রভুর প্রকট লীলায় ষড়ভুজ মূর্তির কথা জগতে প্রকাশ করিতে নিষেধ। যে কিছু দেখিলা তুমি প্রকাশ আমার, সঙ্গ করিবা পাছে জানে কে হওয়া।
Whatever you have seen
Whatever you have seen
on my manifestation,
of my manifestation,
understand Narayana, Krishna, Sadbhuj,
Narayana, Krishna, Sadbhuj,
and the apprentices,
and
and the bracket.
in the bracket, okay.
Keep it a secret,
Keep it a secret.
so that no one
Tell no one
talk about it later.
or talk about it later.
যতেক দিবস মঞ্জি থাকো পৃথিবীতে, তাবাত নিষেধ কইনু কাহারে কহিতে।
As long as I stay in this world,
As long as I stay in this world,
that long,
I forbid you
to disclose to anyone.
to disclose to anyone.
নিত্যানন্দের প্রতি ভক্তি আচরণের উপদেশ। আমার দ্বিতীয় দেহ নিত্যানন্দ চন্দ্র, ভক্তি করি সেবিও তাহার পাদ দ্বন্দ্ব।
Nityananda is my second body.
Nityananda is my second body.
Nityananda Chandra is my second body.
Nityananda Chandra is my second body.
So has two lotus feet
Serve is two lotus feet
with pure devotion.
with pure devotion. Sri Gaurasundara said, as long as I am present in this world, you should not inform anyone of this incident. Mahaprabhu also instructed Sarvabhauma to accept Sri Nityananda Prabhu as the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
পরম নিগূঢ় দেহ আমার বচনে, আমি যারে জানাই সে জানে তানে।
My declaration that he is supremely secret and deep. One can only know him.
One can know him
only when I reveal him.
only when I reveal him
to that person. To that person.
to that person.
নিজ ঐশ্বর্য সম্বরণ এইসব তত্ত্ব সার্বভৌমেরে কহিয়া রহিলেন আপন ঐশ্বর্য সম্বরিয়া।
After speaking such truths
After speaking such truth
to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya,
to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya,
the Lord Chaitanya
Lord Chaitanya
concealed his opulence,
concealed his opulence,
his personal opulence,
his personal opulence.
পরানন্দময় সার্বভৌম যিনি নিজ প্রভু সার্বভৌম মহাশয় বাহ্য আর নাই হইল পরানন্দময়।
when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Mahasaya
And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Mahasaya
recognized his Lord and Master,
recognized his Lord and Master,
Lord Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya.
He lost
He lost
external consciousness,
external consciousness,
and he was filled with transcendental happiness.
and he was filled with transcendental happiness.
প্রভুর অহনিশি কীর্তন বিরহ ও শ্রীনাম রস পান লীলা হেনুমতে করি সার্বভৌমেরে উদ্ধার নীলাচলে করে প্রভু কীর্তন বিহার।
After having delivered Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya
After having delivered Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya
in this way,
in this way,
Lord Chaitanya began to enjoy
Lord Chaitanya began to enjoy
kirtan pastimes
kirtan pastimes
in the holy land of Nilachal.
in the holy land of Nilachal.
নিরবধি নিত্য গীত আনন্দ আবেশে রাত্রি দিন না জানেন কৃষ্ণ প্রেম রসে।
Constantly, Lord Chaitanya was absorbed
Constantly, Lord Chaitanya was absorbed
in dancing and chanting
by dancing and chanting
and ecstasy.
in ecstasy.
Lord Chaitanya was so absorbed in the mellows
Lord Chaitanya was so absorbed in the mellows
of pure transcendental love for Krishna
of pure transcendental love for Krishna
that he did not know
that he did not know
whether it was day or night.
whether it was day or night,
Night or day.
night or day.
নীলাচল বাসী যত অপূর্ব দেখিয়া সর্বলোক হরি বলে ডাকিয়া ডাকিয়া।
The residents of Nilachal,
The residents of Nilachal,
bracket Jagannath Puri,
close bracket,
close bracket,
saw these wonderful pastimes.
saw these wonderful pastimes.
All of the people
began to chant
the names of Hari,
Hari Bol,
Hari Bol,
and they were calling out
these transcendental names.
this transcendental name.
সচল জগন্নাথ এই তো সচল জগন্নাথ লোকে বলে হেন নাহি যে প্রভুরে দেখিয়া না ভোলে।
All the people would say,
Here is the moving
Lord Jagannath.
Here is the moving Lord Jagannath.
Whoever saw Lord Chaitanya
Whoever saw Lord Chaitanya said
there was no one
there
who
was no
saw
one,
Lord Chaitanya did not say
there was no one who saw Lord Chaitanya did not say
that he was moving Jagannath.
that he was moving Jagannath. Lord Jagannath, the absolute person appearing in wood, is stationary. Lord Gaura Sundara is a moving Jagannath. By directly seeing the Supreme Lord, Everyone forgets about the material enjoyment of this mortal world.
We're very much conditioned in this material world.
In this material world,
We're very much conditioned.
we are very much conditioned,
And we think we're the body.
and we think that we are the body,
And we think that satisfying the senses is the
and we think that satisfying the senses is the
goal of life.
goal of life.
But when we see the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
But when we see the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
we want to serve Him
we wanted to serve Him
and His transcendental senses.
and His transcendental senses.
And then we forget about material enjoyment.
And then we forget about the material enjoyment.
And our spiritual bliss increases manifold.
And our spiritual bliss increases manifold.
So thus we forget about the insignificant material happiness.
So we have to forget the insignificant material happiness
Of this mortal world.
of this mortal world.
যে পথে যায়েন চলি শ্রী গৌর সুন্দর সেই দিকে হরির ধ্বনি শুনি নিরন্তর।
On whichever path
On whichever path
or road
or road
our Lord Gaurasundar,
Lord Gaurasundar,
Lord Sri Gaurasundar
Lord Sri Gaurasundar
would go.
would go.
And that way
And that way,
people would constantly chant
people would constantly
the
chant
holy name of Hari.
the holy name of
We
Hari.
could hear the people chant
You could hear that people chant
constantly
constantly
the holy name of Hari.
the holy name of Hari.
প্রভুর পদধূলি লুণ্ঠন যেখানে পড়ায় প্রভুর চরণ যুগল সে স্থানের ধূলি লুট করায় সকল।
Our Lord Chaitanya put his two lotus feet,
Wherever Lord Chaitanya put his two lotus feet,
that place of people would plunder the dust.
that place people would plunder the dust.
All people would plunder the dust from that place.
All the people would plunder the dust from that place.
সুকৃতিশালীর গৌর পদধূলি প্রাপ্তি ধূলি লুটি পায় মাত্র যে সুকৃতিজন তাহার আনন্দ অতি অকথ্য কথন।
People who had great spiritual credit or Sukriti were able to
People who are with great spiritual credit or Shukriti
were able to plunder the dust
will be able to plunder the dust
of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
And the ecstasy they receive
And the ecstasy they receive
is extremely beyond description.
is extremely beyond description.
শ্রী গৌর বিগ্রহ সৌন্দর্য মাধুরী কিবা সে শ্রী বিগ্রহের সৌন্দর্য অনুপম দেখিতেই সর্বচিত্ত হরে অবিরাম।
Our Lord Chaitanya's transcendental form
Lord Chaitanya's transcendental form
was matchlessly beautiful.
was matchlessly beautiful.
Simply by seeing him,
Simply by seeing him,
the hearts of everyone
the hearts of everyone
became captivated.
became captivated. The word
নিরবধি শ্রী আনন্দ ধারা শ্রী নয়নে হরে কৃষ্ণ নাম মন্ত্র শুনি শ্রীবদনে।
Lord Chaitanya's lotus eyes
Lord Chaitanya's lotus eyes, from Lord Chaitanya's lotus eyes,
transcendental tears of transcendental ecstasy
tears of transcendental ecstasy
flowed constantly,
flowed constantly,
flowed constantly.
flowed constantly.
And when his lotus mouth,
From his lotus mouth,
it's only here
we could only hear
the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. In In his Sri Chaitanyastaka, Sri Pada Rupa Goswami has stated, Hare Krishneti Uchai Spurihita Rasano Nama Ganana Kritagranti Sreni Shubhaga Kati Sutrojwala Karaha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in a loud voice. The holy name dances on his tongue as he counts the number of recitations with his effulgent hand.
So we chant on japa beads,
So we chant on japa beads,
or Lord Chaitanya would sometimes chant on japa beads,
or Lord Chaitanya would sometimes chant on japa beads,
sometimes on his fingers.
sometimes on his fingers.
So he used the system of counting the mantras.
So he used the system of counting mantras.
Somehow or another,
Somehow or another,
we should count the number of rounds we chant
we should count the number of rounds we chant
of Hare Krishna Mahamantra
of Hare Krishna Mahamantra
and meet our minimum obligation
and meet
to the
our,
spiritual master.
and meet our minimum obligation to our spiritual master.
চন্দন মালায় পরিপূর্ণ কলেবর মত্ত সিংহ যিনি গতি মন্থর সুন্দর.
His transcendental form,
His
transcendental
transcendental
body,
body
was filled with sandalwood and garlands of the deities,
was filled with sandalwood and
flower garlands.
flower garlands from the deities.
His slow pace of walking
His slow pace of walking
was so beautiful.
was so beautiful,
It conquered that
it conquered that
of an intoxicated lion.
of an intoxicated lion. In the Mahabharata, Dana Dharma 149, it is stated, Swarna Varna Hemango Varangas Chandanangadi. In his early pastimes, he appears as a householder with a golden complexion. His limbs are beautiful and his body, smeared with the pulp of sandalwood, seems like molten gold.
পথে বিচারণ কালেও প্রভুর বাহ্য দশা লোপ. পথে চলিতেও ঈশ্বরের বাহ্য নাই ভক্তি রসে বিহরেন চৈতন্য গোসাই.
Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality,
Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
had no external consciousness.
had no external consciousness.
Even when he was walking on the road,
Even when he was walking on the road.
because Lord Chaitanya Gosai
Because Lord Chaitanya Gosai,
was blissfully enjoying
because Lord Chaitanya Gosai was blissfully enjoying
devotional mellows of pure devotional service.
the devotional mellows of the pure devotional service.
শ্রী চৈতন্য গুণলীলা শ্রবণের ফল যে শোনাই সব চৈতন্য গুণগ্রাম সে যার সংসার তরি চৈতন্য ধাম.
One who hears these transcendental characteristics of Lord Chaitanya
One who hears this transcendental characteristic of Lord Chaitanya,
and goes beyond the material world
he will go beyond the material world
and will achieve the Lord Chaitanya's transcendental abode.
and will achieve Lord Chaitanya's transcendental abode.
পরম নিগুড় এ সকল কৃষ্ণ কথা ইহার শ্রবণে কৃষ্ণ পাই যে সর্বথা.
These topics about Lord Krishna
This topic about Lord Krishna
are most confidential.
are most confidential.
Who hears these topics of Lord Krishna
Who hears the topic of Lord Krishna
certainly attains the Lord Krishna.
certainly attains Lord Krishna.
সার্বভৌম চৈতন্য সংবাদ শ্রবণে নিষ্কাম ভক্তি লাভ উহা কর্মকাণ্ডীয় ফলশ্রুতি মাত্র নহে। এই মহাপ্রভুর নীলা সার্বভৌম মিলন ইহা যেই শ্রদ্ধা করি করায়ে শ্রবণ। জ্ঞান কর্ম পাশ হইতে হয় বিমোচন অচিরে মিলায়ে তার চৈতন্য চরণ।
If one hears with faith and love these pastimes concerning Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's meeting with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he very soon is freed from the net of speculation and fruitive activity and attains the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet.
So by hearing of faith in pastimes
So, by hearing in faith this pastime
of Lord Chaitanya bestowing
of Lord Chaitanya bestowing
his mercy on Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya
His mercy on Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya
and converting him from a impersonalist Mayavadi
and delivering him from the impersonalist Mayavadi
to a pure devotee of Krishna
to a pure devotees of Krishna
certainly achieves
a
shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet
shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet
and is saved from the net of illusion and speculation and attachment to the impersonal philosophy.
and he is saved from the speculation and of the impersonal philosophy. Srimad Gauranga Leela Smaran Mangala Stotram 42 Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Sarvabhauma's service when the Lord was tasting the ecstasy of love destroyed all unwanted material impurities in his heart, and by the Lord's powerful mercy he became a Vaishnava. I meditate on Lord Gauranga, the form of preaching the Vedic truth.
So we can see by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya,
So you can see that by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya,
the hardest-hearted mental speculator
the hard-hearted mental speculator
and
impersonalists
can also have their heart
can also
melted.
have their heart melted.
Lord Chaitanya is the most merciful Lord,
Lord Chaitanya is the most merciful Lord,
and everyone should hear how merciful He is
and everyone should hear how merciful He
and
is
take shelter at His lotus feet,
and take shelter at His lotus feet,
and thus they can achieve all success
and thus they can achieve all success
in spiritual life,
in spiritual life,
even in this Kali Yuga.
even in this Kali Yuga. Thus end the chapter entitled The Result of Hearing about the Liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.